Good morning, students. Today I will be discussing about unit number 2, public speaking. In this unit, I will be discussing on the topic introduction to oral communication, and in that meaning of oral communication. So let us discuss the introduction part of oral communication. You can see on the screen the introductory part of oral communication. Oral communication is indispensable for every individual and organization. People judge others by the way they speak. From the quality of one's voice and the manner of saying things, people judge the personality of others. People judge others whether they are confident, whether they are shy, whether they are frightened and under fear, or whether they are very much excited, whether they are depressed, or whether they are charming, aggressive, or friendly. So today we are going to discuss about the meaning of communication. Let us discuss the next topic, meaning of communication, oral communication. Dear students, oral communication is the communication through spoken words. When somebody speaks, it means it is a oral communication. When somebody expresses some opinion through vocal words, through words, it means oral communication. Then what are the forms of oral communication? Let us discuss the forms of oral communication. It can take the form of informal face-to-face talk. It can be a discussion, it can be a communication between one person with the other person face-to-face through spoken words. It can be in the interviews. In the interviews, the interviewer speaks, the interviewer orally speaks they will ask the questions, they will put the questions to the interviewee, and the interviewee will give back the answers, will respond to the questions. So in this way, both are speaking, both the interviewer and the interviewee are making use of spoken words for conveying their messages or for conveying their the question and answer sessions. Then group communication, popularly known as the communication method or communication form, where the group discussions are held, where the large number of people are assembled in one place and one person is speaking out the prominence of that gathering. The person is speaking about that particular situation, and in that particular situation, whatever is relevant, one person can speak or the members of the groups can speak. In such a place, in such a situation, everybody uses spoken words. And there is a situation called debates and group discussions. In these situations also, in these places also, or in these circumstances also, the debater or the persons who are in the group discussions, maybe the moderator or maybe the candidates who are into the group discussion, they make use of oral communication. They make use of spoken words to convey their messages, to express their opinions, to express their thoughts. Then in the meetings also, we make use of the what is called as oral communication. It can take the form of meetings. In meetings, when the meeting is conducted, orally the meeting is introduced by the chair. The discussions keep on going on the agenda of the meeting, and thereby they will come to a conclusion and they decide about and make a resolution. That resolution will be in the form of writing, but to take the decision, the discussion will keep on going in a meeting with the help of spoken words. It could be in the conferences where the special invitees, the chief guests keep on speaking, make use of they may make use of PowerPoint presentation, but to simplify the PowerPoint presentation or to elucidate the PowerPoint presentation or to give the justification of PowerPoint presentation, they make use of spoken words. They make use of the vocal words. So therefore, it is also becomes one of the important form of speaking through oral communication. Then committees. In the committees also discussions will carry on. In these discussions, the oral usage of words, spoken words are used, wherein the people who are involved in the committees, they will discuss and decide about the different agendas. Then in the speeches and presentations, naturally, the oral words becomes very important. If anything is there symbolically, if anything is there in a graphical way, if anything is there in the tabular way, one need to present it to the audience. One need to make understandable the audience. For that, they make use of oral communication. They explain, they elaborate, they justify, and for that they make use of spoken words. So these are the various situations where the oral communication is used, and oral communication, as I told you in the beginning, is a communication through spoken words. Here we do not make use of body language. Sometimes we may make use of body language, but the prominence is given to the spoken words, wherein clarification of doubts, wherein if any if any question is asked, to answer that question we make use of spoken words. Verbally we speak and we clarify any doubt. If we can make use of oral words or oral communication to answer the question which is put forth before the speaker. Here the speaker's role may be different. In a meeting, the speaker's role is different, the attendee's role is different. In a conference, the speaker's role is different, the audience role is different. In a group discussion, the group members' role are different, moderator's role is different. So in all these different roles, we make use of oral communication. So through oral communication, we can judge the personality of the person who is speaking, whether they are confident, whether they are shy, whether they are depressed, charming, aggressive, or friendly. So compared to written communication, oral communication has unique advantage of having greater impact upon the audience, because in written communication we may make use of some words, some text messages, or some text information which may not be understandable by the audience or understandable by the reader. So there the reader cannot clarify the doubt. If they have any doubt, they cannot clarify the doubt. But in oral communication, the audience or the reader can, or the attendee can ask any doubt if it arises in their mind and clarify that doubt with the help of oral communication. This is the unique advantage of having oral communication. Then a person's knowledge, a person's enthusiasm, and a person's confidence, okay, in oral communication influence the audience. It makes the audience to accept the idea or to reject the idea. So oral communication is inevitable these days because in business organizations, in conducting business meetings, or for calling any clients or interested parties and communicating with them, we make use of oral spoken words. And in order to give presentation about sales analysis, profit analysis, or financial analysis, or the conducting of meeting with the shareholders, for all these things we make use of oral communication. This is going to bring about a clarity in the mind of the audience, clarity in the mind of the interested parties. If any doubt arises in their mind, they can clarify that doubt through spoken words. Through spoken words, the doubts are asked. Through spoken words, the doubts are clarified in oral communication. Therefore, oral communication should be clear, should be simple, and should be understandable by the interested parties. Now, I am going to wind up this session by saying that oral communication means the communication through spoken words. When we speak, we are communicating orally. When we speak, we are communicating through our vocal words. In oral communication, we can make voice modulation, we can make use of the pitch, or we can make use of modulation or modification in our volume of speech, or we can make use of changes in our tone of speech. So all these will have an impact on the listeners. All these will have the impact on the audience or the interested parties. Therefore, oral communication is very important today for various day-to-day affairs of the business, whether it is conducting of meeting, whether it is conducting of group discussion, or whether it is conducting of any sort of conferences, maybe in business organization or maybe in non-business organizations. Oral communication becomes inevitable, it becomes important. So dear students, I have supplied you with the study material. Go through the study material, read more about oral communication, read more about the forms of oral communication, and if you have got any doubt in answering the questions given at the end of this session, you can feel free to call me and get it clarified. Thank you very much for patience listening. Stay home, stay safe, take care, bye bye.